What is going on, guys? Bruin Steel here, and I am joined by Canadian Yorker. And Happy New Year 2025. And we are here to revisit some of our 2024 moments. I never done this before, but I have videos coming up. You know me if you've been following my channel. I release videos of me talking about my 2024 moments, yearly stuff, and yeah. So this is just not going to be that video. I'm going to do that video later. But Canadian Yorker, Happy New Year 2025. We're just here to revisit, just have some, share our 2024 moments. So free for all. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great tonight, and yeah, it's great to recap on 2024. A lot has gone on. I still have a couple of videos myself that I need to put out that happened in 2024 that I haven't gotten to, but I definitely plan to get to it. But I'm excited to be just kind of recapping on what's gone on in 2024.
All right. So yeah, free for all. If you want to star, I can star. So we're not gonna do like personal moments, like family stuff, because I'm gonna do that in my videos, like stuff that we did with friends, some of the moments. All I can say is, probably the biggest moment that I had with you is probably going on that New Jersey trip with you. If you guys don't know me, Canadian Yorker,
Mhm.
we went to New Jersey. I believe it was July. We went to a K-pop concert. We went to see the Statue of Liberty, and we went to a zoo. So that was 4 nights. We went. That was my first time. That was my first time go karting too. So that was fun. It was great. So we stayed at an Airbnb. I believe the trip was July. Correct me if I'm wrong. But
Yep.
that was a great moment. I think that was our first 101 trip. So yeah. How did you feel about that moment? Or just
Yeah, man, it was great. I To be honest with you, I was planning on going on the trip by myself, but Moon Steel definitely said he wanted to come along with me, so I was like, hey, sure, we can go. We ended up going on the trip. We got to go to the IU concert, and it was wonderful, wonderful experience. I would definitely go to another IU concert when I get the chance. Unfortunately, because of the video that I made, it was taken down, and I
oh,
have to redo it. And it's kind of a mess up thing. And I did really well with that video, but I messed up on a few things that I with the video. But I did manage to shoot a few other times. We did the Statue of Liberty, and I've never done Statue of Liberty from the New Jersey side of and taking it from New Jersey over to going to the Ellis Island. This is my first time going to Ellis Island. I've been to New Jersey, I mean to the Statue of Liberty before, but it was like my second time going to Statue of Liberty. So being in New Jersey and staying there was great. It was a wonderful time. I always enjoy going to Newark, New Jersey for the concerts there. They have great concerts. However, driving there, however, was a whole other experience because I learned that, yeah, I'm sorry for people in New Jersey, but your driving is just as bad as New York City's driving. You have aggressive drivers. I never experienced that before, but I was shocked when the
yeah,
that aggressive driving in New Jersey.
yeah.
I just have to admit that. Overall, despite that, I mean, the food was good. We had a great time. The food was good. The experience was good, and we all had a great time there in New Jersey. We definitely want to go back for another time. It's kind of explore New Jersey more.
Yeah,
I know you wanted
this
to check out.
man, this man right
Yeah.
here, I got to hear him go off for the first time. Like I never heard Canadian Yorkers go off with the F bomb or something, or I don't know if you said the F word, but I think when you were driving, this like truck behind us started honking at you to turn, but then it was a red light, and you once we got back to the Airbnb, you just totally went like you had a full meltdown about it, and I think that was like my first time hearing you like rage or swear, so that was hilarious. And then on the way back from like dinner, we witnessed a car accident. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. I do remember that.
Some
Yeah,
guy
it was
like
a car.
some
Yeah,
guy hit a like a police car or something like a
yeah, yeah. It was wild. Yeah, the truck behind us. I was sitting at a red light, waiting for the light to turn. The truck driver, can't even wait to turn on the red light. And instead he literally tries to pass me on the red light and to turn. And so I am forced to now because this idiot behind me is trying to turn in the middle on a red light in New Jersey. We can get a ticket for that. The guy, I am forced to turn on the busy intersection, and because the idiot behind me wants to get in front of me, and then I have to turn, and we nearly get in the car accident. It was insane. I mean, people got to work on it. You know.
All right. So what else? You can have the floor. You said you had some 2024 moments.
I'm glad we got the New Jersey thing out the way. It was great. I really enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. It was a wonderful experience. My other thing that I say I really enjoyed. Um, I'll probably say a trip to Boston when we went to the convention, the gaming convention
PAX East.
in
Yep.
Boston. Yeah,
We
PAX
went
East.
to
Yeah,
PAX East 2024, which is a gaming convention, and yeah, I went to a Bruins and Celtics game with Jason. Yeah, PAX East was a great experience. I've been there, so yeah, it was
yeah.
fun.
But I will say, as PAX East, I've never heard of PAX East until talked to Brian about it. Brian mentioned PAX East, and then you also mentioned there's a PAX West out in Seattle.
Yeah.
I mean, probably one day we'll probably go check it out. But checking out PAX East, that was a really interesting experience for me. And being able to go to the gaming convention, see everything there. And one day I'll take my family there too, so we can check it out. But for us just to go there, it was really nice to be there in Boston, and also being with the location where we were. It was a wonderful experience for me just to kind of explore Boston with you guys, because I don't know Boston that well. I don't really now I know it a little bit better because I'm traveling with you to Boston and stuff. But I have been to Boston before twice, but that was way back in high school. When I was in high school, I went on a couple of trips to Boston. When I went there, we actually stopped in Quincy Market twice. So I never really got the chance to fully explore Boston. But when I was with you and Brian and Jeff and Brian and Jason, I really got the experience to really explore Boston, kind of get to know the subways, and it makes it a little bit more comfortable for me, because my first experience, I honestly can say I felt like Boston was very uptight and very like people. It's very uptight place because we're in downtown Boston. So it being there was a really good experience for me. Just kind of see Boston on a more ground level. I really enjoyed the experience
All right.
and eating.
Yeah, and speaking of Boston, another big moment. This was actually towards the end of this year. Me, Canadian Yorker, and our friend Joey, we actually went to Boston for the WWE Raw Monday Night Raw event in Boston. We stayed for like one night. That was a great moment. We usually go to the Albany events for Raw or SmackDown, but going to Boston for it was unbelievable. We stayed there for one night, plus Christmas was around the corner, so that was a great experience. How was it like going to a WWE event like outside of Albany? Because we usually go to the one in Albany.
Yeah, and it won't be a while until WWE comes back to Albany. So it was really good experiences to experience WWE in Albany. I mean, in Boston. I really thought that being in Boston, being that it was in Boston, I felt like really felt more like to me like we were staying there for 2 nights instead of one night. Even though we were only there overnight, we were there for an overnight stay. but I really enjoyed the experience of being there and just kind of seeing WWE. Unfortunately for our friend Joey, he did not have a very good experience because when we got to WWE, he had some issues with the security there, and of course, we also had issues with recording there as well. And so I was not able to get the recording that I wanted to get. I know that Boone still was able to get the recording a little bit more than I did. But I make sure that next time if I ever go to WWE again in Boston or the big cities, just like my IU concert, when you go into these big venues, they might not require you to have, your camera, so you have to leave your camera at a security deposit until and get it back when the place ends. So, make sure I have like a second thing on me to be able to do what I want to do when I'm at these events. So all in all, it was a good experience for us. We still managed to have a great time despite the problems that we had with being there. But it was a great experience for us to be there in Boston.
All right. Like I said, we don't really have a lot. But we're trying to. So yeah. So 2024 was great. I honestly liked it. Obviously, there's some small stuff. I believe we went to two U Albany basketball games. I think me and you, we went one time with Jason. We went one time with Joey. The first time U Albany lost, and the second time when we went with Joey, they won. So that was a great experience because I actually never been to a U Albany men's basketball game. So hopefully, we were talking about going to a women's U Albany. If you guys don't know, U Albany is a university near our like actual local area. We went to two games. I believe it was the same year, same 2024. I believe. I think I'm not quite sure if the other one was 2003 or 2024. I might have to look into that. I think it was 2024. I don't actually remember. I think it might have been another year, but we went to a U Albany basketball game, which was fun. What are your thoughts on that?
I definitely, yeah, it was great to be able to go to a U Albany basketball game. We never really gone the first time, but it was really fun. It was great. It was definitely different experience from the NBA atmosphere because being in the college atmosphere, it was way more. You got a whole lot more out of it than we got out of going to like a NBA setting. But I enjoyed it. I always enjoy going to a NBA college basketball game because the game is more the way it's played the way it's supposed to be played. Not like it's played in the NBA. It's way more focused on the fundamentals in the in on the college level. So it was great to see that, and definitely there are some games coming up this month in January with the women's basketball team. We definitely want to check out the women's basketball team and see some of their games. And also, we talked about also going to some other sports games like the volleyball and soccer too. I think the soccer season passed, but we can definitely go to volleyball season games when we get the chance. Um, but definitely, man, I mean, it was great to see, the college basketball scene. That was wonderful.
All right. Anything else?
Um, I
Yeah,
definitely think
I think I
you
do want
said
to talk about obviously my family trips, but I want to say that for later on. So moving on for changing the topic, probably I don't understand the hate where why they got so much hate. They haven't won an NBA championship in so long, but watching excuse me, watching my Boston Celtics after 16 long years win the NBA championship was really emotional. I was emotional. All the haters, you can hate all you want, but this team, that was their first championship in 16 years. Like they haven't won since 2008. And the interesting thing, it was on the exact same date, June 17th. So I feel like my Boston Celtics winning the NBA championship this year was definitely a 2024 moment for me because that's your team, that's my team. I haven't seen them win since 2008. It's been so long, and yet they get so much hate, which I don't understand. It's like it. I don't understand, but I was emotional. That's the 2024 moment that I like to keep with me. So, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. The Boston Celtics are just like the Los Angeles Lakers. They're the most storied franchise in the NBA. I mean, they have 16, 17 championships now. They can make it number 18 with this upcoming season right
They got
now.
eight. They already got 18.
Or they're making number 19
Yeah.
then with this upcoming season. They're making number 19. They got one up on the Lakers. Right now, the Lakers aren't doing too good, so the Celtics could definitely win like one, they could win another, they could repeat, they could repeat, win two more championships, and they got one, two more championships more than the Lakers. I definitely think for my 2024, I think I definitely did a trip before I went to New Jersey with you. I did a trip earlier in 2024 with a friend of mine, and we went to a previous concert in New Jersey, and man, I really enjoyed that experience, being there with him, and it was actually my last time I saw him, because he actually moved to another country, moved away to another country, but definitely get a chance to catch up with him in the future. But I really enjoyed the time with him being away, going to another K-pop concert earlier in 2024. Um, and I will say, so I did have some other bright spots. I did cover the Olympics. I covered the Summer Olympics, the Olympic basketball in Paris, and that was fun. It was really exciting. I got more views and coming in, and it was really fun to cover the Summer Olympics and talk about some of the teams the national teams that were there. Also talk about, I did cover a lot. I spent months covering the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight, and that was really fun just covering that. And but it pretty much didn't, it fizzled. It wasn't really the expecting thing that happened. The end result of it was a was a firecracker. It wasn't anything, but I definitely enjoyed covering Mike Paul versus Mike Tyson. So that was fun.
Yeah. And obviously, if you guys don't know, me, Kania Yorker, we like to play like basketball and pickleball. We haven't really done it. I haven't done the video in like forever, but I know this year we did a bunch of basketball videos and pickleball. I just gotta say that it's always fun to play pickleball and basketball with these guys. Me, Kania Yorker, our friend Joey, our friend Brian, our friend Jason. Jason, our friend Trevor. They all um, showed up in my videos. So, playing pickleball, which is a sport that's growing. I really like pickleball. People don't think pickleball is that popular as it is. It is, but trust me, pickleball has been a growing sport. But it's always great to play pickleball with these guys. Pickleball in general. But we didn't really do a lot of videos lately because of the whole winter coming and stuff like that. I mean, we probably will try to play more pickleball next summer. But playing pickleball and basketball with these guys is also a great moment. We've been doing it for like 2 or 3 years now. I think I'm the one that introduced pickleball to them. So we've been playing. It started off with Canadian Yorker and Brian, and then we met Joey. Well, I met Joey and introduced him to the pickleball. So that's just that. So
Yeah, I definitely agree. Playing basketball with you guys has been great. It's been great to help us all stay in shape, and it's been fun. Playing pickleball has been great too. And I will say, even I went to the Y. We play basketball at the Y. It's been kind of tough to play pickleball because pickleball is pretty popular around here, and I will say it is popular in our area, and people love to play pickleball here. And there has been a tournament that has happened, and some guy won $3,000 in this area. And pickleball is also played in Mexico. It is popular in Mexico. It's definitely popular in Asia. I know in my area where I am, We have a pickleball court, and there are people playing pickleball there almost every day. People are playing pickleball. A lot of retirees play pickleball, and a lot of Chinese people that are around this area, they go play pickleball over there. And it's pretty interesting. You meet people. I made some friends that that we don't know that. But I made some friends, and I mean, I would love you guys. You guys got to come and join me. You got to play pickleball over there in the next summer, and you guys will really enjoy the court where people play pickleball. It gets competitive, and there's people there that are playing there every day. um, and I did join a group. I joined a community group where there's a community group of people who play pickleball, and I definitely want to invite you guys also to come and do the same. But they have regions, they have different places in the gyms where people can play pickleball. Even in the winter time, they have gyms open for people to play pickleball. So I've really I've enjoyed pickleball. It's become a passion for me. It's because it's different from basketball because basketball is a physical sport. Pickleball is not so physical. It's based on agility and technique, and it's really uh, good for keeping someone agile and fast and stuff. So I really enjoy it. It's a lot easier than ping pong and tennis for sure. So it's real fun to play.
Yeah, I agree. I enjoyed pickleball for so long. I got into it. So yeah, that's a great moment. But change gear. Y'all know that me and Canadian Yorker do WWE broadcasts. I believe our first ever broadcast. I actually was looking it up. Our first broadcast was. I have to go all the way down. Sorry. I believe it was August. Give me 1 second, guys. I believe it was. Let me see if this was the one, the first one. Um, yeah. So my first broadcast was August 21st, 2023. So we've been doing WWE broadcasts for a while now. I kind of had an idea to do it, and then Canadian Yorker asked Canadian Yorker. I think it was me asking Canadian Yorker if he's interested in doing it, and then we said, yeah, let's do it. So yeah, it's been 2 years at most, 2.5 years at most. So what I can say is I appreciate the how far we have gotten in these broadcasts. So it's been hell of a year to do the broadcast. And shifting gears of WWE, I have to say the moment of WWE 2024 was probably WrestleMania. WrestleMania was probably a great moment of 2024. It was great. I remember you were pumped up when WrestleMania was done. So I have to say WrestleMania was pretty big in 2024 for all wrestling fans. Obviously, we saw Cody Rhodes. We saw Cody Rhodes finish his story. You went ham when the Undertaker showed up. That's got to be the moment in the wrestling world for 2024. And yeah, that was crazy. But anyways, what are your thoughts on the wrestling broadcast that we've been doing in WrestleMania? WrestleMania is definitely the moment of 2024 for wrestling fans.
Wow, I gotta say, man. I mean, we even started a separate channel just to talk about wrestling because we literally had to start a second channel because we only need to talk about wrestling on this second channel. We couldn't talk about anything else other than wrestling on the second channel. Our WWE Wrestling Bros second channel, which we put our broadcasts on because I was saying, man, we're talking so much about wrestling. We got to start a second channel so we can put our wrestling stuff on the second channel, and we can have our own channel. We can talk about our own separate stuff because we're just focusing so much on talking about wrestling so much. It's just oversaturation. Um, I didn't have time to focus on my own stuff. Like you didn't have time to talk about your own stuff. You didn't have time to talk about NFL or whatever. And so you and then me and you, we just decided we're gonna make a second channel. And man, I mean, yeah, it's been a journey with you talking about wrestling. And I gotta say, man, wrestling, just talking about WWE and wrestling has really opened my eyes to see how popular it is, and it makes me really think about the backstage stuff, like wow, there's a lot of things I don't know about wrestling, about World Wrestling Entertainment that I never knew before. That I learned about from Jeff, and also talking with a friend Trevor, who is by the way a history book on wrestling. Learning from him about wrestling has been interesting. Joey also is a history book himself about wrestling, and just learning from Joey and Trevor, myself. I mean, shout out to those guys. Those guys know their stuff about wrestling. So, they just taught me a few things I didn't know. And just, I mean, also because we talked so much about wrestling. I learned about some other wrestling companies out there besides AEW. There's Memphis Wrestling, Women of Wrestling. There's WOW, this other wrestling group called WOW. There's New Japan Wrestling,
Yeah.
Mexican Wrestling. So many different companies out there. Even Booker T started a separate wrestling company called Reality of Wrestling, whatever it is. There's Ring of Honor Wrestling. I mean, there's so many different companies of wrestling out there. There's even this new black company out there I learned about from Instagram called ASE. And there's also a midget wrestling company too, which I shared with you, Blue and Steel. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but there's a midget company. There's an actual Hornswoggle company which has Hornswoggle wrestlers. Like, not saying, I mean, Hornswoggle midget, not that they're all Hornswoggle, but there's an actual Hornswoggle midget wrestling company, which is interesting, which I learned about. There's just so many different
Yeah.
styles out there. Just open my eyes. So many different things.
Yeah. And what are your thoughts? Like I said, WrestleMania in
Oh
2024.
man, WrestleMania,
It
man.
was
Oh
awesome.
man,
It was.
it was beautiful, beautiful. I mean, now that I think about it in retrospect, it was beautiful at the moment. But compared to what we gotten from Cody, let's just say it. I don't think Cody Rhodes was. I mean, him winning the WWE Championship was great, wonderful. But his reign as WWE Champion, that's a whole other matter in itself. Let's just admit it. It's horrible. It's been horrible as him as wrestling as WWE champion. I mean, Roman Reigns was a better wrestler, was the better WWE champion than him, and he beat Roman Reigns. Um, Maybe, and I don't want to say it, but maybe he would have been better if Roman Reigns actually did get 4 years as WWE champion, and
Word.
Cody was still chasing him. Um, but it is what it is. But it was beautiful. The way how it all played out with WrestleMania, Cody winning it, Undertaker showing up, and I was totally correct. I was totally correct with Undertaker was going to show up when The Rock was going to beat Cody and just beat him with his belt. I mean, I was shooting out people who's going to show up. Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Goldberg. I was shooting out names, and I said Undertaker, and then Undertaker showed up. Undertaker saved the day. Undertaker, man, he you don't call him the Phenom for nothing. Man, he is an amazing guy. And I think Undertaker, since retiring, Undertaker has his own wrestling podcast. I have not checked it out, but I have seen clips of it, and it's been interesting. I've learned a few things about him, but there's just a lot of amazing things that I've learned from wrestling. That I'll just take with myself for life, and maybe one day, man. I've heard that what's his name, Hacksaw Jim or Jim Duggan. He lives in the capital region area. He happens to live in the area somewhere. Maybe if it would be awesome if maybe we could get an interview with him one day. It'd be really cool. But we'll have to see what will happen with that.
All right. Keeping with the sports, I have nothing to say about my Pittsburgh Steelers because they suck. But I do want to relive it. A memory. You, our friend Joey, our friend Brian. You guys came over to my house for a watch party. You guys came over for week 7. I think it was, yeah, New York Jets, your New York Jets and my Pittsburgh Steelers. It's the second time we did a watch party. I think it was a great moment. Probably not to you since it just got absolutely demolished, but overall, it was great experience. I thought it was a great moment, just to hang out with friends, watch one team beat the shit out of the other. I mean, we're all friends, but I think like we had pizza. It was a great time, It's not. Don't get me wrong, it was a great time, but you were like, they got their ass kicked, but a time to hang out with friends, eat food, obviously. So yeah, what did you think of that moment? I mean, it was great.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean,
we, but we, if you guys don't know, we have a actual live stream. So if you guys want to go check that out, be sure to do so. Yeah. So what did you think of that moment?
minus the beatdown of the Jets versus the Steelers, it was a great experience. It was a wonderful experience just to just hang out, eat some food, and eat pizza, eat chips, and just watch the game. And and I definitely had a lot. I had my own candy stuff. It was wonderful. It was great. It was enjoyable. So I mean, I really enjoyed the time spending time with you guys, and just hanging out, having some food, and just enjoying the stuff. So
Uh,
it was great.
um, I also want to back when we said that we went to the WWE Monday Night Raw, in Boston. Probably the biggest moment that and during that trip was meeting one half of the War Raiders, Ivar and Quincy Market. That was probably the moment right there. So yeah, that was great meeting Ivar. So if you guys want to see that photo, it's gonna be in my committee post. So, well, what was it? How
Yeah.
did it feel meeting Ivar, one of a WWE superstar?
I mean, it's not every day you get to meet a WWE superstar, and just out there, just chilling, just having a hot dog. That's what he was doing. He was enjoying himself, and he told us himself, and he is himself from Boston. So that was really fun. Getting to know a guy who is from Boston, and I joked around with him saying, "Oh, Kofi Kingston's got to be around, somewhere." So, but it would have been crazy if Ivar and Kofi were both there, and it would have been really cool to see that happen. But it was really nice to meet Ivar in Boston, and just talk to him for a little bit. That was cool. Um, that was real nice.
All right.
I also want to say,
Yeah.
for our 2024, we also did a. Did we do? I forget. I just remembered it. I just forgot it. Um, we had a meeting. We
Grafton, I was about to say, Canadian Yorkers Church Group has a meeting
Oh
at
yes,
Grafton Lake, like maybe every year, and I went. It was fun. We went swimming, volleyball, food. It was great. It's always fun. You guys don't really know about our personal life, but he has a church group. They do some sort of event at a lake, which is fun. It's my second time going, so hopefully I can go next year. So yeah,
yeah,
it's just a group of friends. Well, his like family and friends, whatever, which I've been trying to get to know, and it's just been like I think like Jamaican food. Well, some Jamaican food, but it's great to meet them. It's great to have that event that his church group runs. So it's great. It's always a great moment to do that. So
yeah, man. It's definitely great. We have actually my church group. My church does have the get together. We actually had it with two other churches there. They were there, and so it was real cool to just get together with people, and for Jeff to kind of to also have the Jamaican food there, but also meet other people from other places too. And for myself, it was real cool to meet other people from other places and catch up with people. That was nice, and Jeff always enjoys coming to the event, and we always have a great time. We played volleyball. There's volleyball. Me, Jeff, and I played pickleball there. Um, what else? They had a race going on. There was a lot of food. And also going in the lake. That was fun. Going out into the lake. The water was cold, but it was enjoyable. Nice weather.
all right, and yeah, I do want to talk about the Christmas event that we went to. So it's kind of like downtown Albany's Christmas event. You came a little late because I believe you were my throat. I believe you came a little late with your sister and your nephew. But me and Joey went ice skating, and then there was some food there. Then they light up the tree, and there was fireworks. That was a fun time. And Transaction Fourth of July was fun as well because we did back to back. I believe we did downtown Albany for the fireworks. You were there, and then we went to Waterford like 2 days or one day after. That was probably the best firework we've seen, the one in Waterford where I'm from.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So plus that Christmas event that you came a little late. That was a great event. I'd never been to that event before. I never even heard of that event. But that Christmas event was fun, and Fourth of July was just a banger. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say the was it New Year's? No, 4th of July. Remember we went to 4th of July at in Albany.
Yeah.
You were there for that. Yeah, that was great. The Waterford one was kind of surprising to me because I never expected that coming that from Waterford, you know.
Yeah.
But it was really fun going to a Waterford um, um, 4th of July. After going to the 4th of July in Albany, we went to the 4th of July in Waterford. Now Waterford has its own 4th of July celebration after the 4th of July, and they celebrate the veterans and stuff. And they had a huge fireworks display out there in Waterford, along with not only that, but they also have they have food they serve. It's not as the food that they have is not as Albany has way more variety, but Waterford it just kind of has the standard food, hamburgers and fries and a hot dog and stuff. But there's a lot more area to roam and explore, and it was really cool to do that. And it was really nice to see that. And I did miss the fireworks for Christmas, but I've been there before. The Christmas tree lighting, it was nice. And I didn't get to do any ice skating stuff, but I did get to enjoy some of the food, and there was this delicious food that they had, that they served there that was really good. And one of the ladies joked around with me saying I'm a Jets fan, she's a Bills fan, so we had a little back and forth with that. So yeah.
All right. Anything else? I mean, we talked
I'm trying
about
to find it.
we talked a little bit. We left off a couple of personal stuff. I mean, why not just? I do want to talk about like personal stuff, like moments, like family moments. I mean, I don't know if you have any family moments, but might do that in a separate video. But obviously, yeah, 2024 was great. I have some last second thoughts. I mean, which is like family stuff. I mean, obviously, January I went to Jamaica, where Canadian Yorker, by the way, has family members there. Next time me and Canadian Yorker go to Jamaica, I don't give a fuck how expensive. We're staying at a resort. Just kidding. So, yeah, $3,000. Let's go.
Oh God, man.
And then obviously, I think it was like after we went to New Jersey, I went to Los Angeles, with family, my father and my sister and my brother-in-law. It was so much fun. I went to Disneyland. I'm not going to talk too much because I'm going to do it in another video. And then obviously, there's some other stuff I did with friends that Canadian Yorker wasn't there. I'm going to talk about in my next video. So, my actual 2024 moments video. Other than that, I can't think of anything else. You know, yeah, 2024 was great. Obviously, um, I found a job, started working. I guess that's in the moment. I guess yeah, I needed it. I needed the money. But I know that you've been moving around jobs in 2024. So
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I finally found a job, and I'm glad. I'm glad to have the job, and I'm just working on stacking the cash. That's all. So for now, until the next job comes around, just that's all that I got to do.
yeah, and yeah, I think that about it. Unless I missed something, I'm just going through my Instagram and Facebook, whatever. Um, but obviously, oh yeah, we went to fucking Hooters. I remember that. um,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and
Good old
I
man.
think that's about it. PAX East was fun. The New Jersey trip was another level. Yeah, the New Jersey
Hmm.
trip was fun, and I feel like there was something else, but I can't remember. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much 2024 for you. Anything else to add? I mean,
Yeah, I'm kind of looking through my thing here. Let me just take a look at the. Yeah, just doing that. I mean,
oh
in
yeah.
2024.
So yeah, I forgot. We recently went to because last year, guys, if you don't know, we did Secret Santa last year, and we went to Cheesecake Factory. We somewhat did the same thing this year, but then it wasn't kind of a Secret Santa. We just gave each other gifts anyways. So I believe it was me, Canadian Yorker, our friend Joey, and Jason. We went to Cheesecake Factory. Obviously, and then we exchanged gifts. So obviously, we got some gift. We went to Cheesecake Factory. We did something similar to what we did last year. But yeah, we got some interesting gifts. We just saw Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and Gene gave some pretty funny gifts to me and Joey and Brian. I gave Brian a gift. Brian, and shout out to Brian for giving us. I think Brian just started working. Was it last year? I don't remember when our friend Brian worked at Regal, but now he works at Regal. He gets us free movie tickets. So if that happened this year, that's a moment. Great having free movie
Yeah,
ticket and discount on our stacks.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, basically, we exchanged gifts. I got a Steelers mug and a Steelers shirt from Jason. I actually showed you guys when I did my post game video for my Steelers. And then I got just regular hot chocolate and a planner and chocolate from Brian. I think we all got the same thing. And then
Yeah.
Gene got me a Deadpool shirt. Thanks, by the way. It was kind of big. But then the funniest part is giving us so it's basically a 5 minute timer when you take a dump. So you just set it on your toilet, and then you just set it to like 5 minutes. Excuse me, and then you just have to shit, and then the timer goes off after 5 minutes. They're like, you took too long, but so um, but yeah, that was actually pretty funny. I think I used it like one time. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. And do you want to share what you got for Christmas this year?
Man, I got a lot of stuff. I mean, I between you guys and my family had a Secret Santa thing, so I got a few things. I got a cooker. I got what else did I get? I got a few things. I got the from Joey. I got a toss ball thing, a toss ball game, which is really nice. I like doing outdoor stuff, so got me a toss ball thing. I got a planner, chocolate from Jeff. I got the
You mean
Bianca
Brian?
Belair shirt. Yeah. I got this planner from which is perfect because I do need to do some planning for this year and next year. So thank you to Brian for getting this 2025 and 2026 planner. It's perfect because my current calendar I have is 2024. It doesn't work, so I got a perfect planner for next year.
Yeah.
So I got enough gifts for
Yeah.
myself, which is great.
Tell them
Um,
tell them what I got you. I actually
yes,
gave I actually gave Canadian Yorker his gift a little bit early because that was like when we went to WB. But show them, tell them what.
yes. So what Ruin Steel got me, I'm trying to. I mean, just well, I got a Bianca Belair shirt, and I also got the flicking chicken thing. If you check my video, I did do the recording of Jeff shooting the chicken flicking at those cups. So he got me that, and thank you for that. And also he also got me there's something else I'm forgetting.
Chocolates. It was a chocolate.
The chocolate, yes, yes. He
Did
gave
you
he gave all of us
did you
chocolate.
eat did you
So
eat any?
yeah, I ate it. Yeah, I ate it on the way back from Boston. I ate it while I was driving in the car. I ate it, while I was driving in the car. So that really helped me with staying awake on the road,
And then
and it was great to have that. And I got some other things. I got the rice cooker. I got I'm forgetting things right now, but I got a lot of things. that I need, for myself. And it was great to have it.
Yeah, and yeah,
And
Joey got me a Taylor Swift book. I already finished it. That's done. And then he got me a bubble tea. He got me a bubble tea.
maker,
Yeah,
you
maker.
can
So it's
make
like a
them.
kit. So I like my bubble tea. So why not? So yeah, that was another moment. And let's double check if there's any other.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I will
I
say,
made gingerbread houses with Joey, but I'm gonna mention that in my next video. We had ham. Oh yeah, we went to dim sum. Me, Kane Yorker, and Joey, when we went to WWE, we went to dim sum. So it's Joey's second time going to dim sum, I think, in Boston. So hopefully you like that.
he did enjoy it. Yeah, it was nice. It was good. It was my second time going as well, because I went the first time and it was a totally different experience the first time. But with Joey and Jeff, it was a really better experience. And the food was good, and I really enjoyed it being there at that dim sum place. I did do a review of it. If you guys don't know, on Google Maps. I do reviews of different restaurants on Google Maps, and I do pretty notable reviews. And I give the best review of the place, if I like it or not. I actually have a number of views on there. I'm not going to reveal it, um, but and I do my job on there. It's become a hobby of mine, to say the least. But I did enjoy going there to the place, and I love to review stuff and do food reviews, and so that's my thing. So maybe I'll try to do that this year on my channel. We'll
Yeah.
see what happens.
I'm just looking to see if I missed anything. I think that's about it, unless you have anything else. I mean, most of the
Uh,
stuff.
PAX East. Oh, there was Portland, but that was 2023.
Oh, wait, is that? No, that's something I did with Joey and Brian. Went to a dinosaur. We went to
Oh,
a
yeah,
dinosaur.
Portland.
We went to a dinosaur exhibit. That was fun. Um,
Yeah, dinosaur thing was awesome.
you didn't go.
Yeah, I didn't go. Yeah, I wasn't there, but you guys, I was in the
Yeah,
area. I happened to be in the area, but I couldn't make it
yeah.
because I was busy.
Me and Joey went to this. Me and Joey went to this really nice club which had a pool table, and we drunk. So, um, PAX East. Yeah. What's that? Mike
Yeah, I would
Pearson.
say that for myself. I did go to uh, a wedding in Canada, and I really enjoyed it. One of my a cousin of mine got married, and it was wonderful just to go back and see family and catch up with family over there. So I really enjoyed it, and it was great.
Yeah. All right. Um, so that's pretty much it, I believe. I don't see anything else, but anything else?
No, that is it pretty much.
All right. So yeah, that would do it for revisiting our 2024 moment. I will have another video talking about everything, even my family vacation and stuff like that. So yeah, this is just us revisiting our 2024 moment. It's likely I have a guest with me this time. I thought it would be fun. But anyways, my name is Bruce Dale. This is Canadian Yorker. Like I said, enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed your 2024. It's a new year, 2025. Happy New Year, 2025. Hope you guys have a New Year's resolution in store. Happy New Year. Stay safe and enjoy 2025. Check out Canadian Yorker's YouTube channel. The link will be in the description. But anyways, that's our us reliving our 2024 moments, and I hope you guys have many 2024 moments yourselves. But yeah, have a nice night. Take it easy. Any last thoughts?
Yeah, I definitely will try to do a 2024 recap video about my 2024 experience, because there were some other things that happened, not related to Jeff and I, but some of the personal things that happened with me. But it was really fun. It's 2024, and I definitely had some personal achievements as well that I could talk about in another video. And that's all I got to say about that.
All right. Anyways, Happy New Year, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Peace out.